对我们的影响比较大。This has affected us severely. This is an emergency video. This news just dropped and oh my god. I actually already filmed a video about March deliveries, but this just dropped and it's pretty bad. It's pretty serious and I had to share it with you guys. So I'm adding this section to the front of the video that I already recorded, which goes over March deliveries and how they're overcoming the pandemic, what the NIO manager said about deliveries, etc, etc. So this is actually from NIO's co-founder, Qin Lihong. And this is what he said, and it's absolutely crazy. And it's worse than I thought. And guys, before I actually share this with you guys, stop giving me shit, alright? This basically confirms my previous video. So if you guys watched my previous video, you would have known this information already. But stop giving me crap for sharing the truth, alright? I don't want to be spreading fairy tales and misleading you guys. The truth always prevails. The truth is important. And here is the truth. So I'm going to read it in Chinese and then I'll translate as we go. 上海抗疫形势严峻 means the anti-COVID control is pretty strict. 对我们的影响比较大. This has affected us severely. 上海交付中心已经熄火好几天了. The delivery center in Shanghai has already been closed for many days. 会一直持续到清明后. This will continue until Qingming Festival, after Qingming Festival, which is on April 5th. 另外，封城以20天的长春 which has already been in lockdown for 20 days, 也是零部件企业的集聚地 which is also the center of spare parts and automobile parts, 对生产、物流各方面影响比较大. This has severe impact on production, shipping, logistics. So that's bad. 北京周边交通有管制措施. The city of Beijing, the surrounding areas of Beijing, so the outer perimeter has very strict control. And this is part of the reason why me in Beijing were relatively COVID-free, while Shanghai is pretty severe. And this is because people coming into Beijing, you can't. You gotta get checked many times. So it's very strict. 对整车和零部件物流带来影响. This has an impact and effect on for car shipments and also spare parts shipments. 芯片仍然是个洼地. Chips are also a major headache. 且战且走. So basically, to sum it all up, the anti-epidemic situation in Shanghai is severe and has a great impact on us. The Shanghai Delivery Center has been out for several days and it will continue until after the Qingming Festival. In addition, Changchun, which has been closed for 20 days, is also a gathering place for parts companies, which has a great impact on production and logistics. Traffic control measures around Beijing have an impact on the logistics of vehicles and parts. Chips are still a depression. Fight and go as we go. Take it one step at a time. So this basically confirms that, you know, what I said COVID situation is pretty severe in Shanghai and that might impact deliveries. You guys didn't believe me, but here we are. Now keep watching to learn how NIO deals with COVID lockdowns and how to get deliveries out during lockdowns. Also what the NIO manager said about deliveries this month. And even though you hate me, I still love you guys. Woo! What is up? March deliveries. Let's talk about March deliveries. What the NIO manager said. Also what's happening here in China. Now, right now there's a big major COVID outbreak in China. Lots of cities under lockdown, including Shenzhen, unfortunately. And also, Shanghai is also doing a partial lockdown. They can't do a full lockdown because it's the economic hub of China, and NIO has the most deliveries in Shanghai. So undoubtedly, this is going to affect deliveries for sure. But the thing is, NIO has this really clever trick up their sleeves. Back in January of 2021, last year, 1 year ago, Beijing was having a similar situation, really heavy lockdown. People were trapped in their homes. They're not allowed to go out. I was part of that. And NIO was still able to deliver cars. And the way they did it was they delivered the cars straight from the factory to the customer's home. And instead of going to the delivery center. So that was really smart of them. But of course, the amount that they can deliver is decreased, and the customer experience also takes a hit because people, I was talking to NIO owners back then, and they were like, you know, we just got the car and we have no idea how to use it. We don't know how to use it, because usually at the delivery center, when you get the car, there's a guy that, you know, comes with you and then just tells you about the car, how to use it, how to navigate the menus, different buttons and whatever, that kind of stuff, how to unlock it with NFC, etc., etc. You don't get any of that. You just get the car, you just sign some paperwork, the car's yours, it's parked on the side of the road, you gotta learn how to move it, you gotta learn how to drive it. That's pretty interesting. How severe is the lockdown? South China Morning Post has this excellent video. You guys should definitely check it out just to get a grasp of the scale of the lockdown. So lockdown is going to hurt deliveries. Of course, the new manager, he said, this month is so not particularly good. Now, you take whatever that means, all right? Whatever that means. That might mean so not particularly good. We're not achieving our target, but we're doing like 9,000 deliveries. Or it might be like so not particularly good. We're doing 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 deliveries. So my personal opinion is that they're gonna do maybe 8,000 deliveries. Now, what's really interesting is that the guidance that NIO has set out for this month, for this first quarter, indicates 10,000 plus deliveries. Now, I'm a little bit skeptical, but if that's what they say, maybe we get that. But just to let you guys know, the truth is, you know, cities are under lockdown, right? Shanghai has the most deliveries for NIO in China, and the NIO manager said it was so. By the way, if you haven't seen my NIO delivery experience video, you guys got to check it out. The experience was absolutely fantastic, and that really lays out a good impression on the customer. So if that whole experience is gone, I mean, it's still a great vehicle nonetheless, but it's missing that special sauce on top. Now, in terms of the ET7, it is a slow ramp up according to NIO. So people will start getting their deliveries, but it's very slow. So we might only see like maybe 100 ET7s delivered in March, because there's only a couple days for that to be delivered. But we'll definitely see that number grow. What are you expecting for NIO's March deliveries? Let me know in the comments down below. What is your number? Love you guys all. Peace out.
Here's my EC6, man. Damn. Wow.